Good morning. Today, I'm in Romans chapter 2, and it is a teaching that just slapped me in the face. It's one of those principles I know, but for some reason the way I read it, or maybe God revealed it to me this morning, it was different. It was personal. It was a mirror that showed some of my own hypocrisy. So I want to read it to you. And this is 2:17 through 24. And it says, "Now you, if you call yourself a Jew, if you rely on the law and boast in God, if you know his will and approve of what is superior because you are instructed by the law, if you're convinced that you are a guide to the blind and a light for those who are in the dark, an instructor of the foolish and a teacher of little children, because you have the law, the embodiment of knowledge and truth, you then who teach others, do you not teach yourself? You who preach against stealing, do you steal? You who say people should not commit adultery, do you commit adultery? You who abhor idols, do you not rob temples? You who boast in the law, do you dishonor God by breaking the law? And as it is written, God's name is blasphemed among the Gentiles because of you." Living a life dedicated to Christ means that everywhere I go, people should recognize me as different. People should recognize that I'm a follower of Christ by the way I live, by the way I talk, by the way I act and react. If someone looks over at me and I'm doing everything everyone else is doing, and someone cuts in front of me and I get upset, well, I look just like everybody else. And you know what that is? It's hypocrisy. It's not integrity. I'm not living out God's law. When I drive to town and someone cuts me off and I get angry, I'm a hypocrite. I've always known the definitions, but I don't think I've understood my own life as a hypocrite because of how I react. And I'll be thinking about that for the rest of the day.